views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers. You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
The Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life, is an inspirational hour that'll take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jenn Royster is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Imagine having the ability to use your innate positive energy to dissolve the stuckness in your life, whether it's emotional, physical, or spiritual, through this incredible dynamic show. Get ready to be transformed from Dr. Jenn's live guided healing meditations and intuitive readings, and unveil the power of connecting to spirit, the angels, and your higher self. Dr. Jenn is passionate about helping you find the answers you're looking for through an inward journey that'll strengthen your connection to spirit and help you trust your intuition. Now, here's your host, Dr. Jenn Royster.
Hello, it is so good to be with you again on this great day. A lot of the nation is really cold, and we're still feeling like we're going through the ice age. Even here on the Chesapeake Bay, it's feeling a bit chilly. But I want to say it's also a time to quiet and be still, because there's something so peaceful about that when it starts to fall. It's so quiet. And yes, there's the cleanup after, but take that moment of that quiet time in your life. Today, we're really going to be talking about, in my intro, it says the stuckness and lifting that stuckness. Well, the veils of illusion is our topic for today. And lifting those veils is lifting that stuckness. That word just sticks with you, and it really reaches out and grabs you, which I kind of like that in my intro, because that's what this is. We're trying to find a way to move past and lift those veils. They're called veils. It's a metaphor. But it really goes into the beliefs. It's going to go deep today. This is a fascinating topic because so many people are looking for ways to connect. And this is very much going to be associated with connecting with your angels and spirit guides, just connecting to all of life, really seeing the truth. And we can also put more thickness to our veils versus lifting them. So this is an approach that I find is very, very powerful in finding your way in ascension and growth. So before we get into that topic, though, I'm really excited. I know I'm excited. I want to tell you about next week's show for just a minute, because Brian, heads up. Brian, welcome back to being with me.
Thank you.
I want to give you heads up because I know I'm a metaphysical teacher, but we're going to move past the illusion of radio next week just a little bit. And I say that because we're going to be doing intuitive painting angel reads. I'm going to actually be painting while I'm on the radio live. And we'll even bring in some callers, but we will also have those paintings available later after the show. And this is going to be interesting. So that's a very visual thing we're going to be doing on radio. But I'm excited to do that because that's my favorite way to do an intuitive read or to connect. And I want to help you see how it's really not about having a talent. There goes my co-host, Emmy. There she is on another floor. I'm 2 floors away from her. So bear with me. I can't control that. And this is going to be incredible next week. So I'm very excited, and I wanted to tell you that that's what we're doing next week during the show. So if you can call in live, we'll be doing those, and then you'll be able to get a copy of that later after the show. So now back on to this week's topic. We're talking about those veils of illusion. Wow. Okay. An illusion really is tied into a belief. Think about that. How deeply inset into a belief are you? Because the more you just will not see it any other way. The way I see those veils energetically is they're thicker, and it's like trying to look through a lead wall. And a lot of people find themselves frustrated. Why can't I hear my angels? I keep asking, or why can't I see them? There's something blocking, and that's going to be related to the veils we're talking about today. There's several different layers, and there's that peeling it away like an onion, like you've heard before when we teach these topics. But an illusion is literally the way our world is, what you perceive it as. And when you lift those veils more and more, you're bringing your frequency higher. It's opening up to see things at a deeper level, perspective, like looking at the big picture, so to speak. And the more you do that, the closer you are and the easier it is to connect to all of it. So a lot of times fear will put that veil in place. We're going to be talking about several different layers and what they mean. And you can also find and identify with where you are on that scheme of your ascension. Where are you in your frequency? Where do you want to be? Where do you feel magnetically drawn from within your own self? Where do you feel that you want to go? So this is a topic that will take you through that. And it's, to me, it really answers a lot of the questions that we're all trying to figure out. How do I do this? How do I do that? And a lot of that how to do it is exactly what part of the problem is, because we're trying to do it versus allow. And it's trying to get the hang of this on this third dimensional concept of where we are right now. This whole thing is shifting. Everything about the way we know the world is shifting. We are seeing that. We're feeling that. We have a lot of things that are going on right now, but there's also a lot of wonderful, great things coming in, just flowing in. And what I want to help you do is tap into that and redirect your focus there, because that's going to shift your reality, what you experience, what you're going to attract into yourself, what is going to help you lift those veils and move into a state closer to what you really want. I mean, you don't have to stay in that old reality that's just not working. You just don't have to. One of those veils could be that you believe that you don't have a choice, that you don't feel like you can move past it. That would be that veil I'm talking about. So we are talking in a metaphoric way of how you can move through this. Everything is energy. So in order for us to kind of wrap our brains around it, we're looking to visualize, okay, let's look at it this way. Energetically, your thoughts are forming pictures to help you move through that energy. Everything about your thought is a manifesting tool. It's powerful. Every bit of it. So when we look at, okay, I can't quite see through this, you're probably looking right into one of your brick walls or veils, whatever you want to call it. And that's that stumbling block. You can say so many different ways, but they'll have color sometimes. You'll find that they start to become translucent. That's good. They're starting to lift. They're starting to shift up. So think about that, because we have huge opportunity. Like I was talking in a show a couple of weeks ago about what the angels have been bringing to me. They're so active, and I'm very excited about this year because there's a lot of shift happening much faster. We have this opportunity to really take this to the next level and really embrace it. Understanding the veils is going to help you hear your angel messages. It's going to help you know that this is a truth that you can trust. It's going to help you know that you can trust your own higher self, not just listen to what somebody else tells you what to do. I'm very much about you tapping into what's right for you and believing and trusting in that, not needing all that extra validation that's coming from everywhere else but your own self. There's nothing wrong with getting a second or third opinion, but are you ever trusting within yourself? This is a big one. So we're going to go through several different layers of illusion. The phone lines are open if you want to call in, if you have a question about these veils of illusion or what may be the stumbling block for you. what veil you think you might be at. I also have the instant feedback window open now. I haven't been using that during the show, but I do want to start bringing that in because some people want to just type a question in. So I have that open, and I can see that if you're in the show over at transformationtalkradio.com, there's a little window over there, kind of like a chat box that says instant feedback. And I believe it's yellow, and it's down the right column on the right-hand side. So if you want to do that and you prefer to do that versus call in, you can certainly do that. I'll only see it. I won't be typing back to you, but it's up if you want to do that. And I'll start using that more in the shows. We're about to take a break, so I want you to think about, where are you in your frequency? What veil are you staring at that you're ready to lift and move up another level of frequency on your ascension? I'm Dr. Jenn. You're listening to the Jenn Royster Show. We are talking about lifting the veils of illusion today. Stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.
When I get older, losing my head, many years from now, will you still be sending me a balance?
ACT, Advanced Cell Training, is a restorative self-healing process that has been helping people overcome incurable disease and chronic illness for over a decade. ACT is a simple training process that may dramatically improve your health. Maybe you've been ill for many years and spent thousands of dollars seeing doctors and specialists, only to fall into an endless cycle of relief and relapse. Perhaps you've realized that doctors may have helped you, but they haven't been able to heal you. Now you are seeking to try something different, something that delivers better and lasting results. Your body truly can heal itself. Visit AdvancedCellTraining.com. That's AdvancedCellTraining.com and heal yourself today.
Get inspired. Create the life you desire with internationally known radio hosts and motivational speaker Sue London. Thursdays on TransformationTalkRadio.com at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. Sue inspires millions of people to overcome difficult or traumatic situations in their lives. People feel hope, courage, and are ready to move forward after hearing Sue speak. Book motivational speaker Sue London for your next event at AskSueLondon.com. That's AskSueLondon.com.
Tune in to the Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life, each Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This amazing show is an inspirational hour that will take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jenn is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Call in for intuitive readings and visit JennRoyster.com for more information.
Come alive and shine with the Alive and Shine radio show with Adil and Savitri. Widen your perspective, learn to heal yourself, and clarify your power of choice so that you feel truly alive and shine. The Alive and Shine radio show is your how-to guide for creating a life in which your dreams come true. Listen live each Tuesday at 11 a.m. Pacific Time on KKNW or at aliveandshineshow.com.
Chris Stanis is a spiritual leader and healer and teaches a course on how you can transform your life through a meditation and healing system that will manifest your spirit's dreams. She manifested the Women of Wisdom Conference, the Women of Wisdom book, and this radio show. And she can show you how to change your life too. Are you ready? Visit the website and contact her at voicesofwomentoday.com. That's voicesofwomentoday.com.
Tune in each Tuesday at noon Pacific and 3 Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com for the Dr. Julie Show, All Things Connected with Dr. Julie Kroll, featuring weekly segments with David Eisen and the Chakra Sound System. Each week, you will journey through infinite possibilities, expand into social potential, and find beautiful beginnings where endings leave off. Changemakers from around the world will explore what's emergent about the environment, relationships, health, the arts, education, and the evolution of consciousness. Visit thedrjulieshow.com.
going all right. I found out I'm wrong and I thought it was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame.
And we are back. That was a great song choice for today's topic. Thank you, Brian. We are talking about lifting the veils of illusion. You're listening to the Jenn Royster Show. I'm Dr. Jenn, and we have a caller on the line, so hang on. I'm going to bring you on in just a moment. I want to start in and give you a little bit of groundwork here. We are talking about these veils, and they come in different layers. And we have the lines open if you want to call in, 1-800-930-2819. These layers are layered like an onion layer. They come in thicker and thicker and thicker, so to speak. It kind of piles up. So if you have one layer on top of another, like in an onion, you see how that can get thicker and thicker. Depending on where you are in your life, where you are on your path to ascension of your soul growth, is going to determine how thick that is, how many you have there. That's what I'm talking about. It's slower the more that are there. So we're going to start, for example, the furthest one out, and there's a very common ground in metaphysics that there's 7 of these veils, 7 layers. Kind of funny because we have those 7 main chakras, and there's actually more than just 7 chakras. Illusions and veils can be thicker, more embedded, have a density to them, so to speak. Just think heavier, lower frequency, just dense. They can be translucent, just about gone, thin, or they can be very, very thick and really embedded. And one of the furthest out, like that you would encounter first to lift when you come into this earth plane, would be the victim consciousness. Like, do you see yourself as things always happening to you? That would be one of the ones that would be one of the first to go away. Where when you get all the way to the closest one, like what they call the first one, you're not here anymore. That means you've crossed over, okay? I wanted to give you that scale. So you're going from this level to you have moved on and crossed over into the higher dimension. So let's go ahead and take a caller. This is Shadana from Virginia Beach. Oh, one of my neighbors. Hello, Shadana. Are you there? Are you on the air?
Hey, Dr. Jenn. How are you?
I'm fantabulous. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Are you staying warm? It's a little cool here for us beach
It
people.
is, right? Yeah, I'm nice and cozy.
Yeah. Well, I have an Akita, which is a sled dog. That's Emmy that you were hearing earlier, my co-host. She has been insistent on just taking us on very, very long strolls yesterday, or when it was snowing, and it was a little much for us, but we are good. So now, what is your question today? What do you have going on?
Okay. Well, I think earlier in my life, I was really determined, really go-getter, really just like go get it. And whatever I put my mind to, I could just do it. And then now I feel like I've accomplished a lot of things that I wanted to do. And I'm in my 40s now, and I'm feeling like I'm kind of starting over, and I need to set some higher goals. When I think about what I can have and achieve, I get all excited and I start working on it, but then I just get kind of overwhelmed and the fear pops up.
And the confidence, and then you feel like there's not enough momentum. Guys, I can feel you really process and think things out quite a bit. You're very...
I think too much.
You're an analyzer.
And it freezes me. I can't move forward because I'm overthinking so much, and I just want to be in a place where I can just go for it again like I used to.
Yeah, okay. Well, one of the things that I want to bring a different perspective to this, because what you're feeling is that shift. You are in transformation, just like all of us are, but this one in particular for you has a lot of yellow energy that I feel around it. If I was painting your energy field right now, heaps of yellow, which is very associated to that third chakra with the confidence, because what's going on, and it's not negative. It's not negative at all. It's the confidence is being challenged because you're being challenged to do great things in a new way, in a new direction, a completely different way from the belief and the way that you always did it before.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it feels like you're a fish out of water. It feels like unknown territory. And when we're in our 40s, they always call that part of life where we're going through that wild, crazy thing. But I don't think that's what it is at all, really. I think that's when we're starting to really wake up. Some of these illusions are falling away, and we're starting to second guess what we've always felt was the best thing for us. And we're changing up and we're moving along in our path. So I see that actually very positive for you. As far as the veils, you're more what we would call the 6th veil. Remember I said there was like 7 to 1 in the main ones. And that one is very, very yellow. But it's because you are ready to accept. There's a part of you coming from deep inside, ready to accept that there's a lot more to this world than what I've always known, what has been in my physical world. You know that there's something deeper out there, and you're ready to lift that veil and trust into something such as angels. And you've already been doing that. You're very drawn to it. You wouldn't be calling this show. But
yes, I am.
Yeah, I know. But this is more about really ready to lift that and take that to a deeper connection. So that's exciting to see for you, because when you can completely unattach, for example, to an outcome, unattached to these dreams and goals, they'll start to flood in. A lot of things in that level of illusion feel like we have to be so connected and drive it, make it happen. And that is the way it was for a long time for all of us here, which is exactly what's going on for everybody now, where it's changing, where that's not how you're going to do it anymore. You're going to be leading from that heart, and you're going to be really trusting that you're going to be fine when you have no idea what the next step is. And that's a lot for someone that's used to processing all that, looking all the way down the bunny trail and knowing exactly how you methodically want it to work out. The other gift that I see for you is you're at this bridge where you're going to begin to merge your logic with your spirituality much more. You've been doing that, but it's going to become easier and move much faster this year for you, because the energies are there for that. This is the year of the horse, and this is the type of energy in this year where the momentum will be much, much faster. You're looking to know that it's already going to be just fine, even though you don't know what the step is yet. That's the veil that basically it's very long, and it's like I see you tripping over it. You know, if you had like clothes that weren't hemmed properly, it's like I keep tripping over this thing. It's almost like it's not thick. It's just cumbersome. Okay. It's like clothes that need hemming. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Does that make sense with what you've been experiencing? Yeah.
Yeah, because I do good at just kind of trying to let it go and just let it be, and then I pull right back into that same comfort zone, and then I'm like, nope, shake it off. Instead of going and getting the sewing kit out and hemming the veil so you don't trip on it, so you can actually move through with it, you are now you're backing off and leaving it. So it's really not that thick. You're very, very close to moving through that. And I very strongly feel in your field that this is the year you will do that. Now, that's going to bring some interesting opportunities in for you that normally you would go, oh, no, I don't know about that. What you want to do is you're going to use that logic, and this is my suggestion to you. Use that logic to process that. Let the logic side of you go ahead and spin all that energy out that kind of does that, because that's what the mind's going to do. Don't try to stuff it down or ignore that it's there. Acknowledge that those things are there, those doubts, that second guessing, and then literally say, all right, now we're going to go over to the spiritual perspective of this, and I want to look at that just as thoroughly as I did from the other side of it. Okay.
And what that does is it kind of allows the ego to go, well, okay, if we're just going to go look, but it'll let you get over there. It'll let you actually start to move that way. It'll start to weaken that doubt part that's coming from that side of you. You really have, this is really a good thing for you. This is very good. You're in a good place. You're in a good place this year to take on something very bright and something very new and very exciting. Be excited to learn and not know everything before it happens.
I will try my best. Yes.
Okay. All right. I know that's one of those. Oh my goodness! Trust me, I've been through these before. Every time you go through one, you're like, okay, am I ready to? It's like, am I ready to take this off and be out there just without it? Because we almost hold on to those veils like a security blanket.
Safety net. Exactly.
It's like, but where's my fuzzy? You know, and we're like, put it back on, like, yes, no. It's okay to lift and look through it and then put it back down. You know, you be humorous with it. Realize that that's going to help lift your frequency to move through it. And it's not this big, scary, you know, what's on the other side of that curtain thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So, exactly. So that's a lot for you that I just gave you, but thank goodness we have archives. You could go back and listen to this again if you needed to. But thank you so much for calling in. We're about to go to break here in just a moment. So, Shadana, thank you for calling in, and let us know how you're doing with this, because I think this is going to be a good year for you.
Thank you so much. I will keep you updated.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
And everyone, if you want to call in, 1-800-930-2819. We're talking about lifting the veils of illusion here on the Jenn Royster Show. I'm Dr. Jenn. We'll be right back after the break.
Tune in to the Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life, each Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This amazing show is an inspirational hour that will take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jenn is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Call in for intuitive readings and visit JennRoyster.com for more information.
Come alive and shine with the Alive and Shine radio show with Adil and Savitri. Widen your perspective, learn to heal yourself, and clarify your power of choice so that you feel truly alive and shine. The Alive and Shine radio show is your how-to guide for creating a life in which your dreams come true. Listen live each Tuesday at 11 a.m. Pacific Time on KKNW or at aliveandshineshow.com.
Tune in each Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Time, 4 Eastern Time on Transformation Talk Radio to Limelight Radio with Katina Makris. This is an inspirational, cutting-edge radio show educating worldwide listeners on a diversity of Lyme disease-related topics. Each week, Katina will interview some of the world's leaders in health, wellness, spirituality, and human potential. For more information, visit limelightradio.com. Join us February 14th through the 17th for the 22nd Annual Women of Wisdom Conference in Seattle. Come explore the new paradigm, riding the wave of the heart. Inspirational speakers, experiential workshops will change your life for good. Join Donna Eden, Esther Nicholson, Jalaja Bonheim, Julie McIntyre, and S.J. Tucker. Everything is individually priced, and evening events are open to men. Reduced prices for teens, students, and seniors. Looking for community? Join us this February. Visit womenofwisdom.org. That's womenofwisdom.org. Oh, and you'll want to attend the CD music release concert that S.J. Tucker is giving Saturday, February 15th. That's womenofwisdom.org, 206-782-3363. That's 206-782-3363.
Some guys have
are back from break. You're listening to the Jenn Royster Show. I'm Dr. Jenn, and today we're talking about lifting the veils of illusion. And we have a caller that's been holding, Amy from Pennsylvania. Hello, Amy. How are you today?
Hi, Dr. Jenn. I'm doing good.
Good to hear from you. What is your question for today?
Well, my question is, in a sense, it's similar to the caller that was first before me. I feel kind of stuck also, but I'm stuck in the sense that I can't seem. I've been trying to change positions for quite some while, and I can't seem to change. I work for state government, and I've been trying to change to a different agency, and it seems like I'm positive about changing, and I can't seem to get to change.
Right.
Where
Yes, I remember you calling in before, and this is one of those. Yeah, Amy, don't give up. Don't give up, because I'm not. Because I know you're going to get through this one. This is one of those for you that actually look over the whole lifetime. We want to take you out of the box of just about the job or changing that, because this is a belief that it's almost got like what that term is, railroading you, like this is the only way for you. That's the one that I feel and see for you. And I know that you've been frustrated, but I know that the angels are not giving up, and I know that you will make progress in a big way this year, because I still feel that. It's just right around you, and I know you're trying to grab onto that. There's also a little bit of the seventh veil for you as well, because that's the one where you feel like this is, it's almost like this energy of what feels stuck is like what the attacker is to you. Like, you're the victim of this thing not letting you out of this box. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is for you, it would be more of you're looking at, why do I feel of like I'm powerless to this thing, like it won't let me out. We want to bring you into an awareness to kind of see it from the bigger picture, that it's almost like when we put, they'll train dogs when they're puppies, with a gate to teach them not to jump over it. And when they're full grown, they don't believe they can ever jump over it, even though they might be a very large dog that could just step over it. They won't go over that gate because they don't believe they can. And that's kind of another example of what I'm talking about. Somewhere big in there, there's this belief, and that is the veil that I see. Michael is the angel that always wants to come in for me with you. I have spoken to you before, I know. And he wants that confidence. It's like, don't give all that power to the box that you feel trapped in. That's the veil. This is like, it just feels like it's heavy for you. And it says, don't let go of that hope that this will shift. Now, what happens when we have a life theme? And this is very much one of those life themes. This is something that before you came here, you definitely picked for your soul contract. Like, this is one of those that I really need to learn while I'm here in the earth plane this time. So it will be a bit more, it's not a sliding scale grading, so to speak. It will, no, you really want to get this one before you move on forward. So looking at where you feel like you're not moving forward as a victim would, or I'm stuck, it won't let me out, you're going to say, all right, I'm going to take the keys back from this box you've locked me in, so to speak, and I'm going to find my way out of this. And then you're going to look at it differently, like, where is the gift in this pattern? What is it that I have to learn so that I can move forward? That's what's going to lift the veil for you and lift the frequency, if we want to look at it from this perspective, because Michael wants to help you do that. But he also wants you to trust that you can do this too. It's not a big, heavy cinder block weighted box. It's very light. Think like it's just cardboard. I would start with that. Start shifting the energy of what this feels like it's made of, so it feels lighter. And that would be the metaphor. So instead of like heavy cinder block box, it's made out of lightweight cardboard that you can bust right through. Does that make sense to you?
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm saying a lot, and you might want to listen to this on go back and get the archive, because I'm really going with what Michael's saying for you, and you might need to listen a couple times because I'm saying a lot all at once really quick on a show. But this is, you feel like there's no way out, so it makes it feel like a thicker, heavier veil. The illusion feels like, this is just too heavy, too hard. It won't let me. Actually, you want to take that power back and say, well, I'm going to let myself out. And I'm not going to be in this heavy-weighted one anymore. So the reason I suggested the cardboard was kind of like a visual for you to shift the thickness and weight and stubbornness, so to speak, of this veil that keeps holding you back, because you want to be able to bust right through. You can bust through cardboard much easier than you can a cinder block. So that's why I was saying use that. You can use whatever you want. That was an example. I do that a lot when I feel trapped or feel like, wait a minute, I got to find a different way to do this. You're doing these visuals and these meditations within yourself, which will help open it up. Taking the focus off that there is no job change, because that's where so much energy is going. You want to shift it to the box, shift it to making it a lighter weight box and watching yourself in these visual meditations breaking out of it. So you're not going to keep preoccupying your mind with what I can't, or this won't, because that's actually the energy that's holding it locked down. So you're wanting to shift that into a different perspective. This will work for you because I know that you think a lot as well, like the first caller. You do a lot of that thinking. So we want to change what you're thinking about into something that will help you get out of that and not feel so overpowered by it. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
It was a lot, I know. But Amy, do not give up, because you're going to find, and you're going to love this. You ought to go. I don't know if I'm not a big game person, but when I have a lot of mental energy going on, you need to go over, if you got these apps, I don't know if you have access to these, but they've got these games out there where you escape out of rooms. That would be a perfect one for you to do, because it helps you and causes you to think out of your box and helps you find ways to get out. And then you're putting your energy into, I'm getting out of here. I'm not going to just stay in this. It would be fun. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I know a lot of people go, well, I don't know if I'm going to do that. But I think that would be really good for you. You need to see that this can be more fun. And that would actually help you do that. Because these illusions, these beliefs are what's holding that illusion in place. Once that belief and that perspective changes, and the consciousness of, I'm not trapped here. I never was. I just thought I was. I'm not the victim of anything. I just thought I was. And that's what you're looking to shift. And that's going to change all the dynamics of what you experience in job, everything. It's not just going to be that. So you want to take it off the focus of the job and put it on the possibilities. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not laughing at your situation. That is a very frustrating one. And I know I've been there before, and I know a lot of people listening have been. But it is about that focus. Because if you only see, I can't jump over that fence, and then you don't realize that you grew and you can. So that's what I'm going to leave you with, because wow, that was quick. Back to break again. I know. Well, these are good in-depth reads I'm giving. So I want to give you as much as I can. So hang in there, Amy. This is your year.
Okay.
Thank you. Change that box to a cardboard one you can kick right out of. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Amy.
Thank you, Dr. Jenn.
You're so welcome. Blessings to you. Bye-bye. Wow, that was a good one for a lot of people feeling stuck in that job situation. you really do have to bring that frequency of fun into it and lift it more. And that's all kinds of examples. I could have just kept going and going with that one. But this is what we're doing with these veils, this belief, this energy that we feel stuck in. Stay with us. We're going to hit break now. When we come back, we're going to keep going with lifting the veils of illusion. I'm Dr. Jenn. You're listening to the Jenn Royster Show. We'll be right back after the break.
Tune in each Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Time, 4 Eastern Time on Transformation Talk Radio to Limelight Radio with Katina Makris. This is an inspirational, cutting-edge radio show educating worldwide listeners on a diversity of Lyme disease-related topics. Each week, Katina will interview some of the world's leaders in health, wellness, spirituality, and human potential. For more information, visit limelightradio.com.
The Tick-Borne Disease Alliance, TBDA, has just launched Fight Back for a Cure, a new national grassroots campaign to build support for the fight against tick-borne diseases. This fall, 24-year-old John Donnelly is biking across America to meet others affected by tick-borne diseases and raise awareness about the national tick-borne disease epidemic. TBDA wants you to get involved in the campaign and follow John's journey. To learn more, visit fightbackforacure.org.
There's a great hunger in this world for new lines of thought, because everywhere you look, they say that joy can just be bought. So please come and set aside some time to relax from frenetic. Transform your life. It takes a while, but results are magnetic. We aim to grasp the best in life and track the ways we grew. The how, the why, the what, wherefore, all this we share and do. But every now and then, we hope that you will share right back. Transformation Talk Radio wants you to hop on track. So calling all hosts, tall and small, of every size and hue, there's nobody we'd rather have to tell your tale than you. And if you have a tale to tell of how your life is changing, we'd love to hear you on the line say how you're rearranging. So run, don't walk to call us now. We'll set you up and show you how.
Hi, this is Dr. Pat. Join our radio family. Send us an email, host@transformationtalkradio.com, or call 1-800-930-2819. Host your own show. Let us help you bring your voice to the world.
Tune in to the Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life, each Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This amazing show is an inspirational hour that will take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jenn is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Call in for intuitive readings and visit JennRoyster.com for more information.
Tune in each Wednesday at noon Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com for the hit show Out of the Fog with Karen Hager. Spark your spirit and ignite your soul with spiritual conversation and enlightening guests that'll help catapult you into action. You'll meet metaphysical movers and shakers and light workers, guaranteed to raise your vibration. Karen's down-to-earth style and lively curiosity is what makes this show super special. Visit FogCityPsychic.com to find out more and to book your private intuitive reading today.
And we're back. We're talking about lifting the veils of illusion here on the Jenn Royster Show. I'm Dr. Jenn, and I want to go over a couple of the other ones on this last section of the show. We in the first two callers that we had, we were talking about the seventh one, and that's about letting go that you're not a victim of anything unless you believe you are, and then it's going to hold you there. The sixth one that we were speaking about, that's about that confidence and really believing that there's something beyond the physical world and that you can trust that we have help coming from the other realms. I work with the angelic realm in everything that I do with healing, and it has been one of the biggest, most beautiful experiences. I love everything I do when I do that with them. And like I said, next week we're going to be doing that with the angels in the intuitive painting reads, and that's going to be fun. Now, there's other ones. I was talking, there's 7 to 1, and 1 means you've crossed over. You're not here anymore. All the veils have lifted. You see it all. But as you get closer down to that core, the next one in line would be the 5th one, and that one really is where a lot of people are right now in humanity. We have unconditional love. I mean, that is truly not just having it today or for a couple of hours, and then something happens later in the day and you're very upset, and that is truly embracing, fully comprehending unconditional love. You are loving everything no matter what they're doing or what they're not doing, no matter how hard, they've hurt. It's really truly holding people up in love at that heart center. It's a forgiveness level. You can truly forgive and let go. It is seeing with that divine viewpoint, praying for your enemies, so to speak, is what we always heard growing up around here. And then offering that prayer for others, helping to lift them in love, no matter what they've done or not done, and truly wanting the best for them. That is that 5th veil. Going into the 4th veil, we're looking at true respect and honor of all of life. That includes animals, plants, nature, the elementals that take care of those things, the angels or the fairies, whatever that you talk about that way. I mean, flowers have radiation they radiate high frequency is what I meant, not radiation. They have a lot of love and healing. I love working with flower essence when I'm helping my clients with emotional or energetic balancing. It works great with energy healing. It's a great complement because flowers have such a beautiful frequency that they hold. And that is the 4th veil. We are truly comprehending that we are connected to everything out there. Embracing that, wow, I really do need to respect, this beautiful ground that I will walk on, this tree that shades my window, all of it. I mean, really, truly appreciating and honoring all of life, all animals, everything. That's one of the veils because we are coming out of a time where we just thought we were superior to everything and separated from everything. So we're all going through an experience of reconnecting to where we came from. These are all the things we already knew before we came here in this lifetime. We're finding our way back into this higher frequency where happiness, love is the focus, not all the things that are going wrong, the disasters, all that. Holding that energy up can change the dynamics of things like what a group would experience, the natural disaster, things like that can actually shift that energy and bring healing where we don't have to go through such tough lessons or loss. Now, another one that would be the 2nd one. This is the one, the first one's you've crossed over. That's pretty much what that is. That is walking through that. When we pass away, that is walking through that first veil that I'm talking about. The 2nd one is really that universal consciousness that, how, you have the Metatron, that cube that Archangel Metatron uses, the Merkaba, and it is interconnected. It is that amazing energy that is the building blocks of everything that manifests, everything. So we have these veils, and these are veils of what we believe. That's what they are. And we're looking to lift them and shift our consciousness to a level. Every time you shift your frequency higher, every time your consciousness ascends to another layer of self-awareness and you have developed higher frequencies in that, your veils are going to thin, they're going to lift. You're going to be more connected. It won't be so feeling so separated. You will feel more connected versus separated. Now, just as much as we can lift those veils and lift our frequency, you can also put them back on, and you can thicken them with resentment and anger and lower frequencies. So when that happens, and you may find a day where you're upset, work through it. Don't deny that that's an emotion that you had. Work through that and allow it. Embrace it, that it's part of you, and then we let it go and we move forward. We don't just bask in it and stay in that. The way people respond to anger or hurts or betrayal are how, if you're really having a hard time with forgiveness, that's going to tell you and indicate to you right there how thick that veil of illusion is for you. And as we move through that and past that, we don't feel the pain of that anymore. We don't forget that those things happen. We have our wisdom intact. We learn our discernment and what we want to do moving forward. We're not taking any of that away. We're not throwing logic out the window. Remember, we don't want to do that. We want them to intertwine and work harmoniously together with our spiritual self. That is a powerful combination of balance that is going to help you ascend in a beautiful, gentle way into a fifth dimension world that does not need all of these lower frequencies of all the negative. You're seeing a lot of this transition happening all around you. You're seeing it within your own life personally. And now's the year to really, take advantage of the energies that we've been provided from the universe. Take advantage that, while we have all of these incredible beings there to help us, we have our guides, we have God, we have the angelic realm. All we have to do is ask. If you find that you need a little more clarity, simply ask. If you want to find a way through a veil, simply ask, how can I work through this one? Now, that will bring in opportunities and experiences to help you bring that through, but you will. I know you will. When you believe you will, it is already done. It is absolutely already done. I've enjoyed bringing this show to you today. Next week, tune in. We're doing intuitive painting angel reads, and I will be painting those and putting those up where you'll actually have a place where you can go and see those visuals. And I just want to bring love and light to you and help you find your unique way to connect, because we are in a wonderful transformation of the world. Thank you so much for listening. We'll be back next week. I'm Dr. Jenn. You've been listening to The Jenn Royster Show. Have a blessed and absolutely beautiful day. Namaste.
You've been listening to The Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life. Remember to tune in each Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 a.m. Eastern Time on TransformationTalkRadio.com. Dr. Jenn Royster is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Imagine having the ability to use your innate positive energy to dissolve the stuckness in your life, whether it's emotional, physical, or spiritual, through this incredible dynamic show. If you've missed any part of this show or any other show, visit www.jenroyster.com and TransformationTalkRadio.com. Tune in to The Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life, each Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This amazing show is an inspirational hour that will take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jenn is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Call in for intuitive readings and visit JennRoyster.com for more information.
Tune in each Tuesday at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com for the Dr. Julie Show, All Things Connected with Dr. Julie Kroll, featuring weekly segments with David Eisen and the Chakra Sound System. Each week, you will journey through infinite possibilities, expand into social potential, and find beautiful beginnings where endings leave off. Change makers from around the world will explore what's emergent about the environment, relationships, health, and the evolution of consciousness. Visit thedrjulieshow.com. Join the Pacific Northwest EFT Tappers at the 4th Annual Tappers Gathering this March 1st at Bastyr University. Tapping enthusiasts from across the region will be sharing healing stories, learning different EFT applications, and forging a strong community. This event raises money and awareness for continuing EFT tapping scientific research. All net proceeds go to our 501c3 nonprofit conducting a study showing how EFT can alter gene expression. Bring your cards and information for a fulfilled day of networking and inspiring one another. Visit www.nwtappersgathering.com or call 360-661-6877. www.nwtappersgathering.com or call 360-661-6877.
Tune in each Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com for the hit radio show that illuminates the heart-centered bond of animal and human as souls destined to find each other in a lifetime. Each week, this world-renowned animal communicator, through her live call-in show, will assist you in understanding animals as light beings, here to raise the vibrational level of this planet. They're ready. Are you?
Where do you desire to go in life? How do you plan to get there? Are you only looking outside yourself for the answers? What if you use your soul's wisdom to lead the way? So what is the soul and how do you access its wisdom? Soul Suitcase with Victoria Cohen will unpack these questions and help you tap into and trust your own inner voice to solve everyday problems. Your Soul Suitcase is a treasure chest of wisdom inside you waiting to be discovered. Listen to Soul Suitcase on TransformationTalkRadio.com and discover how awakening to your inner voice transforms your life.
Get inspired. Create the life you desire with internationally known radio host and motivational speaker Sue London. Sue inspires millions of people to overcome difficult or traumatic situations in their lives. People feel hope, courage, and are ready to move forward after hearing Sue speak. Book motivational speaker Sue London for your next event at AskSueLondon.com. That's AskSueLondon.com.
Tune in to Intuit University, compassionate guidance connecting you to your inner wisdom with internationally renowned psychic and medium Sherry Dillard, the second and fourth Thursday each month at 12 p.m. Pacific Time and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Get ready for an hour of practical spirituality and a fun and magic carpet ride into the spirit realm. This hit show is a combination of call-in readings and intuitive mentoring as Sherry supports and empowers you to create your best life in relationships, career, finances, life purpose, and spirituality. For more information, visit SherryDillard.com.
Laura Longley is on a mission to remove stuckness from your life for good and replace it with happiness. Tune in Mondays at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, and Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com for The Laura Longley Show, where authentic change takes flight. Say yes to that inspired you and goodbye to your stuckness as Laura and her guests deliver powerful ways to work through common problems in this fun and unique hit show.
Tune in Thursdays at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern to Spirit Guidance Radio with Shannon Walbrand on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This hit show with South Africa's top psychic will amaze and uplift you. Call in to receive detailed, specific answers that offer immediate solutions as Shannon interprets messages from your spirit guides. Whether it's love, business, or health, your spirit guides are ready to help. Visit ShannonWalbrand.com for more info. You are guided. Tune in to The Jenn Royster Show, intuitive guidance to inspire your life, each Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific and 11 a.m. Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. This amazing show is an inspirational hour that will take you on an epic metaphysical journey to discover the spiritual approach to life's greatest challenges. Dr. Jenn is an internationally known intuitive counselor, spiritual teacher, and energy healer. Call in for intuitive readings and visit JennRoyster.com for more